Guys, Rockin' Rob back here at you. I promised y'all that I was going to show y'all how those 24 gauge Super Nanos vaped before I took them apart, so that's what I'm going to do. I wouldn't attempt this at home, guys, if I was y'all, but as I promised, I am going to show you how she vapes. Wow. Oh, we done? Alright, let's see that again, guys. From the top. Ooh, ooh. Oh, fuck. Too early in the morning. Alright, but on a more serious note. Okay, if y'all are like me, and you live in a place where there's not a vape shop on every corner, like there are in some places, you know, the only vape shop around here that makes their own juice and that has 98% VG for drippers, as far as I know, well, I know for a fact, there's nowhere close to me. You know, the closest is across the river. And, you know, as much as I'd like to go to Vintage Vapors every day and buy their juice, I just can't get out there, guys. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just too far to drive after I get off work every day. You know, I reckon when I go out there, I'm going to have to start just buying a shit ton of it up. Because there's only one vape shop around here, around me, that I know of, and that's Tribal Vapors. And, you know, guys, I mean, I'm not here to put anybody down by no means, or, you know, anything of the sort, but here's the facts, as I know them. You know, the only juice they sell is 70-30 blend. Well, that's all fine and good if you're a newbie, or if you're, you know, vaping these little pen vapors, or these little iClear tanks, or Pro tanks, and stuff like that. You know, that's all good. But, you know, when you get a more seasoned vapor, you're going to get into these mech mods. If you're a guy, 9 out of 10 times you're going to get into these mech mods. And even if you're a chick, dude, you know, there's a lot of chicks getting into these mech mods as well. And here's the deal, you know, I was in Tribal yesterday, you know, because of course I had to buy some 70-30 blend because, you know, that, I mean, that's all it, you know, I mean, that's all they sell. He said, yeah, we're not even going to get into the drippers. Well, you know, guy, I mean, I hate to tell you, but if you're not going to get into the drippers, you know, and you're not going to sell, you know, dripping juice, then you probably ain't going to be open very long. I mean, I'm just here to tell you. I mean, you know, after all these new people come in, and, you know, you get them started on these damn starter kits or whatever, 2 weeks, man, it took me a week and a half, and I was ready for something more. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way a lot of people are. You know, I don't know how the hell you're going to stay in business, guy. You know? I mean, you know, I mean, I don't know. But I mean, here's my point. My point is I had to go there and buy juice, right? Okay. Well, I had to get 70-30 blend. Well, I got to thinking. I was like, fuck. I was like, what can I do, you know, to make this vape better, you know, to vape better in you know, in my drippers. And if y'all are wondering, as I'm sure y'all are, what I'm vaping here, because you know you don't get vapor like this out of 70-30 blend, guys. You just don't do it. You just ain't pulling vapor like that out of a 70-30 blend. I'm sorry. So what I did was come up with this little idea about seeing how I do mixing me up a little concoction. Just ain't gonna get vapor like that out of 70-30. Anyways, so what I did was I said, okay, because it's a vapor shop, travel, ain't got nothing 70-30. You know, 70-30 and these drippers are just, you know, it just don't work good. Okay, so what I did was I went and bought me a bottle of, one second guys, went and bought me a bottle of, that was equivalent to this size right here. I think this is like a 20 milliliter bottle, maybe, something like that. Okay, so I got a 20 milliliter bottle of juice. Okay, then at 6 milligram juice, and I vape a lot, guys. You know what I'm saying, and often. So even 6 milligrams was getting a little too much, depending on what type of juice that it was. So I decided what I would do is I'd buy a bottle of 6 milligram juice. Okay. Then I would go to the Walmart and buy a bottle of this glycerin. Okay. Now it says glycerin on it. It says UPS 99.5%. Guys, this is vegetable glycerin. I don't care what anybody's told you. It's not fucking pig fat glycerin. Okay, I asked the guy in the pharmacy, I asked the pharmacist, this stuff is not pig fat glycerin. It is vegetable glycerin. It says down here at the bottom, pure, natural, vegetable based. It's 99.5% vegetable glycerin. Okay, Humco is the only damn company in the United States, as far as I know, that makes this vegetable glycerin. They make vegetable glycerin for everybody in the United States. Okay, from what I'm told, and from what I'm told by a pharmacist that's went to school to be a pharmacist, that this is vegetable glycerin. Okay, now that we're done there, okay, what I did was I took and poured this whole bottle, okay, into a bottle like this right here, okay, and I took another bottle like this right here, the same exact size bottle, okay, and like say my e-juice come up to here, okay, well that's where I filled my glycerin up to, the exact same amount of glycerin as I did as I had e-juice. Well, then I mixed them all in this little container right here, put them both in there. Okay, then what I done was I shook it up real good. Okay, then I took and got me some hot water, not boiling hot, but hot, you know, hot enough to loosen, you know, this glycerin and this juice up to where it would blend with one another. Well, I put it in some hot water there for about 10 or 15 minutes, stirring it constantly, you know what I'm saying, mixing it together, whatever, shaking it vigorously, putting it back in there, stirring it up, okay, but never leaving it, you know, in there more than a couple minutes at a time, okay, in the actual hot water, okay. Then from there, what I did was, after it was good and warm and mixed, or I thought it was good and warm and mixed, then I took me a bowl with some ice water in it, okay. Then I set it down in that bowl of ice water for a few minutes to get it to, I guess as you would say, kind of bond back together, you know, with one another. And guys, I don't know if this is the right way to do it or the wrong way to do it, or, you know, I'm a dumbass, don't know what I'm doing, way to do it, but I'm gonna tell you what, it fucking works for me. And as y'all can very well see, there's a lot of y'all out there don't get vapor like that, guys. Ain't that good? I mean, this is good flavor. Good flavor. This is the next to the best flavor juice that I've had. Besides vintages, this is the next best damn thing that I've had. And that's no shit, guys. And what it does is you know, with me doing it in half like that, it cut my nicotine strength in half. Okay, so it was 6 milligrams. Now it's pretty much around 3. Okay, which was what I was shooting for, around 3 milligrams. Okay, got twice the juice now, guys, and it is suitable for a dripper. And buddy, she vapes like a champ. A lot of y'all people may say, oh, you're an idiot, this and that, that ain't the way you do it, this and that. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. You do it your way, and I'll do it mine, but I guarantee you, you try it my way, I guarantee you won't be sorry. It'll be the best juice you've ever had. If you've got an old 70-30 blend that you've been wanting to get rid of, that you've been wanting to vape in your dripper, but you can't because it's a 70-30 blend, and we all know 70-30 blends are just harsh, man, and you know, in these drippers. They're just harsh, and they don't taste good. They don't have a lot of flavor. Well, that takes away all of that, okay? If you'll mix you the same amount of this glycerin as you've got e-juice, and if you'll do it the way I told you to do it, or if you've got a better way or think you've got a better way, do it your way. But it will make your 70-30 blend juice suitable to vape in a dripper. And vape well in a dripper, I may add. I'm talking, it's like I'm sitting in a damn bar over here. I mean, there's so much smoke or vapor lingering around here, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but this shit's off the hook. So, there again, if you've got some old 70-30 blend that you've been wanting to vape, but you can't because you don't want to put it in your drippers, there's your solution right there. Like I say, one more time, how much ever e-juice you've got, you take, mix that much glycerin with it, shake it up real well. If you've got a better method than heating it up to mix it, go for it. Do it your way. How I do it is I heat me up some water, not boiling hot, but hot enough to get the juice warm. You know what I'm saying? Really, you know, warm, not boiling or anything like that, but warm to where the glycerin and the juice will combine with one another. Do that 10 or 15 minutes. Keep stirring it as you know, mixing it as you're going. After you think you've got it mixed the way you want it mixed, get you some ice water, some cold water. You know, stick you a few cubes of ice in it. I guess fill it up to about right there with water and ice. Set it down in it, turn it around 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever you think, till you cool her back down. Then you can do your, you know, your steeping process from there. You know, if you want to steep it. But I promise you whatever juice you've got, it'll turn your juice into some killer juice, man. I mean, that's just really good, and it's really suitable for dripping. That's just fucking awesome, guys. Awesome. So, if you want to try that, but you didn't catch all that or whatever, you can inbox me, and I'll walk you step by step how to do it. But I'll tell you what, you won't be sorry, guys. And until next time, vape safe, keep on vaping.